Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach. How are we, guys? Hope you're going well out there. Again, not too much to report from a SuperCoach point of view. Thanks to everyone who jumped on the live on Wednesday night, and thanks for watching right now. It's that time of year where things are pretty chill. There's not a stack to talk about trades-wise, but we'll take a look at the teams. Got a couple of little funny stories from work recently. And, the main talking point out of the live was really just Jackson v Curnow, and we'll have a look at some VC and C options. But we're really winding up. I'm feeling good about this week. We get Rankin back, I'm feeling a 2600. I'm just saying, I'm feeling like I'll get the highest score I've had all year. Bloody hope so, because we need to get back up in those rankings to have some respectability. We'll take a look at these sides in a moment, but it was funny the other day at work. One of the boys came in just in year 8, and he's a student I see pretty often, and he goes, "Oh mate, can you give me a hand? It's my girlfriend's birthday. I'm making her a card." I'm like, "Yeah mate, sure." So we make a card, and we're just sort of discussing like a few things that you'd sort of say, and he was like, "Oh, what have you said previously to your girlfriends and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." So, and he was asking me a few questions, and I was like, "Oh, I'll be transparent. I'll be honest. It was made for a good chat." And I just said, a couple of things haven't worked out. Rah, it's how it is. He's like, "Oh, so you're single?" I'm like, yeah, but that's okay as well, And there was just a bit of a pause, and he was like, "Oh, I could probably set you up, And I'm like, "Shit, bro. Unless you're setting me up with a mum or your auntie or something, it's probably going to get me locked up." But thanks for the kind words and thinking of me, mates. And then along the same sort of line the other day, a fella came in, year 7, and he'd just broken up with his girlfriend. He got broken up with. It's a bit rough, But in year 7, that hits you pretty hard. Anyway, we would talk, and I was just reinforcing that, it's great to have a partner, but it's not everything. You got to be, it's important to be able to be on your own and have your own independent life and that type of thing. So had a good chat. Apparently went back to class because I was talking to his teacher after school, and she goes, "Oh yeah, he came into class. There was a couple of students sitting pretty close with each other," and he was like, "Oh, they'd make a cute couple." And she was like, "Oh yeah, but being with someone's not everything." And he goes, yeah, you're right. Daniel's single and he's really cool. I'm going to be a cool single guy like him." I was like, "Oh shit." These kids say the funniest things, but fuck, it was pretty funny. And I was like, "We love you, mate. We love you. I'll be happy to be that cool single guy. Hopefully not forever, but Jesus Christ, I'll take it for now." Let's take a look at these teams, shall we? Now, I haven't looked at these, so, the Swannies have thrown it around a bit. There you go, as expected. Briggs out, so Kelly comes back. I wonder how that will affect... A few people talking about Peatling. Wonder how that will affect Peatling. The Gold Coast throwing a few around too. Davies returns. Rogers. What are the Cats done? Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Hopefully De Koning's not too bad. I think it was looking pretty bad for a while there, but we'll take that. Few out for the Dockers, don't mind that. Tracy going out's important for the Cats. We like that. Alright, no carnages yet. Old mate Jaden Stevenson just finds a way. Now, why aren't these saying how they're out? Am I missing something here, or why am I not seeing if they're omitted or injured? Is this some sort of new thing, or are they just slacking? There's old mate Isaac Rankin. He's back, baby. We love that. And that's about all we really need for me, anyway. Yeah, that looks all well and good. Nice. So, for me, like I said, there's not much in terms to talk about for trades. I've got the one trade, and I'm just holding until I might need it, or I may be able to get an upgrade if the stars align. But what I would like to talk about is, Jackson versus Curnow. Now, obviously, Curnow has that little concern with his ankle. Jackson has that concern with his bloody roll. And with Tracy being out, I feel like there could be an opportunity for Jackson to play a bit more forward. So I'm leaning towards Curnow. Now, I know that he's capable of having some stinkers, 33, 54, but Hawthorn don't exactly have a stack of key defenders to really knuckle him down. He's beaten by Darcy Moore. Who did he play in these other games? Against the Giants, you'd imagine he probably had Buckley or someone like that. And the Tigers, well, that was a bit of an anomaly because you would have expected him to dine out against the Tigs, but he didn't. Look, I feel as if I haven't looked at Jackson's week-to-week scores as much, but yeah, he hasn't turned up in a while. Well, 3 weeks, but I don't know what happened last week. Apparently, he barely saw it in the second half. So, look, I know on the live I said Luke Jackson I was, slightly erring towards. But with Tracy being a confirmed out, we're going to chuck Curnow back in. And at this stage of the year, it's really important that if you can utilise the emergency loophole, if you've got a 0, see if you can actually emergency loophole. Obviously, Jones is playing, so that doesn't help me too much. But what that could look like if, say, Darcy Jones is some spud who's not playing, you could. So, yeah, let's just say you've got some spud from Gold Coast or Melbourne or something like that. You put the emergency on Jackson, see how he goes. If he goes well, you just put on that emergency on the field, just like we see for our captaincy, and then you can get that score. Gives you 2 cracks at it. And then if he doesn't go too well, then you just put Curnow on the field. Obviously, I don't have that luxury to do so, but that's how it be. And then look, the other sort of talking points, probably the captaincy. And I think Goulden, a lot of people have him, I don't, but I reckon he's a red-hot chance to really go bang. I think the Swans are going to respond. Dacos is always in the mix, but Jordan hasn't been tagging as successfully of late, but, I'd probably steer clear. You've got Neil, always worth a consider. Sheasel early in the week. And finishing it with Bontempelli is always a pretty good option. Now, for me, I don't mind Sheasel. I'm probably looking, Bontempelli is always so reliable. Someone brought up Butters on the live. Even someone like Flanders occasionally has that big one in him. I'm a bit off it from a ruck point of view. Merritt, not so much a big ceiling, not too often. So I feel like it's probably a 3 or 4 horse race between Butters and Bont. And I'll put Dawson on instead of Rowell, I think. We might go Sheasel. Who have Port got? Port have got Melbourne. Now, does Neil Bullen tag? Has he been doing that as much recently? Would love to hear. At this stage, what the hell just happened there? I'm feeling like I'm going to go. Feel like we'll finish with Bontempelli either way. I just got to tap into whether it's Sheasel or Butters on the VC. And then, would I even be able to loop? I would with Shonmaker, so that would work. Leave it with me. I'll think a bit more about it. I'll do a bit more research, and I'll do a TikTok about it. But, that's pretty much the way we're shaping up. So good luck to you this week. Lots of finals going on. Good luck for them. Hopefully you have some success, unless you're playing me in one of my leagues, which everyone loves to tell me about when they knock me off. But good luck. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.